right, so bye week is now over. As a captain, let's just kind of talk about that. You know, what's the environment like? What's the atmosphere like in the locker room going into this week?
I mean, we have a great culture set already, and the bye week we got to. Coach Kyle talked about being 1-0 in the bye week. You know what I'm saying? We took that with a professional-like mentality and took care of our bodies so we can just roll into this week and focus on the tempo.
Did you get that design?
Yeah, my uncle designed this. You know, if y'all want one, you know. Matter of fact, we'll talk off camera.
There we go.
What did you work on during the bye week? What did you guys work on?
Just getting our young guys right. You know, getting our high mileage guys, getting our legs back, and you know, the young guys they don't get many reps during the season, so you want to. We need them this year, so you want to be able to get them as many game reps, work on the fundamentals, things of that nature.
And what are you and Shane doing to continue pushing this team?
Just being the same guys every day. You know, the biggest thing you can be in this game is consistent, and I think we've done a good job with our approach to practice, our approach to film study, and our approach to the games, being consistent.
You said after the Tulsa game, you expect to win every time you go on the field, and you've always been a very confident guy, but when you're on a team that's now 6-0 and in the top 20, and you mentioned all the young guys, do you have to sort of rein them in a little bit at all as far as believing how good you guys are?
Not really. Like I said, we have a culture set, a 1-0 mindset, and that's every day, every rep, every practice. And you know, we try not to look too far ahead or even look back to what we've done. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at this point, it doesn't matter.
Do you enjoy kind of this national attention this program is getting now? As someone that's been here for a while now?
For sure, we deserve it. You know, I feel like we put in the work, and you know, I'll speak on the death penalty. A lot of teams are doing it. And SMU got caught back then, so I mean, we for sure deserve it, man. For sure. These fans deserve it. This community deserve it, and the city of Dallas deserves it.
When you know the history. I mean, you know that it's been a long time since this program not only it's been this good, really. I mean, does it mean a lot to you to be on this team now?
For sure. My uncle actually tweeted yesterday. We had a discussion on. I was trying to explain to him that I felt this was going to happen. You know, with the right group of guys, the right culture, and that's why I chose to come back another year. So it's a blessing to be a part of this, and this SMU history is something I'll be able to bring my kids back, and they'll be able to see what their father has done.
This Temple team becoming more of a giant killer. You know, they've beaten 2 teams in the top 25. Is that something that you guys are looking at? Obviously, you're going in focused, but I mean, what are you looking at with this Temple team just from that perspective?
The same way we looked at Tulsa in the games before. They're a different team. They have a different approach, and our coach has done a good job of you know how we're going to approach the game, offensively and defensively. And as players, we're just going to do our job. You know, that's all we can do. We can't make any game bigger than this or lesser than it is. We just got to do our job.
You're from Dallas. How would you explain to someone who isn't from Dallas what all this means?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's amazing, man. Just being from the city and being able to represent my city. I'm a Dallas kid through and through. I'm born and raised in DeSoto. Played Little League here and be able to be, you know, the seed that grew and be able to represent this city, man, and bring SMU back to prominence. That's something that I focused on. I told you that in fall camp. And it's surreal. It's a surreal feeling.
So feeling's very deep.
Yeah, for sure. It hits home for sure.
With the weekend off, I'm assuming you and your teammates watched Temple and Memphis.
Yeah.
What impressed you the most, or what concerns you the most about the team that you saw in that game?
Nothing concerning, but I'm impressed by their effort around the ball. That's something that we thrive on, is our effort playing the game. They're well coached. They have great athletes, and they're a physical team. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Was there anything about their defense or their secondary that really jumped out at you?
They have great team speed, you know, but I think we've faced a variety of defensive backs, so nothing I'm too worried about. I'm just going to do my job, and the outcome be the outcome.
What did the last 15 minutes of that Tulsa game do for an individual psyche and a team psyche?
Man, individuals, I've never been a part of a game like that. That's my favorite game of all time, and to be down 2-1 and make the game when you catch, like, you dream about those things, you know. Like if we were playing Madden, we'd been off the sticks, but you know, luckily we're not. You know what I'm saying? We got our redemption, and we just did our job, man. And this is a beautiful thing when everybody decides to click at one time. Like, let's go win this thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Where do you think this offense can still improve in the second half of the year?
Every aspect, you know. I feel like I don't think we played our best game. Not even close. You know, people thought we played a hell of a game. TCU, we made. I think we did a better job of taking advantage of opportunities. You know, a lot of one-on-one plays that we can make. Just improving on the fundamentals and just the details.
Can you feel more noise around you day to day, or is your day to day life the same?
I feel it, but I don't care about it. It is what it is. It's just noise. Focus on being 1-0 every day, and it's just more fans. That's all. We don't really focus on it's whatever at this point.
You talk about 1-0 each day or each week, but with no game this weekend, was practice any different in terms of the routine or the way the coaches approached
We
it?
still have to go out there and be 1-0 that day. We have to be 1-0 in the bye week. It's easy to get caught up in one this magical high. We just came back around from 21. Let's go celebrate. Let's go do this. But we have to be professionals about the journey we're taking, and continue that 1-0 mindset.
Your time wrapped up as an SMU football player. There are going to be some guys coming in from the area interested in SMU. What's your pitch to some of these guys considering going to SMU to play football?
Represent your city, man. The city loves you. You know what I'm saying? You're here for a reason. I don't understand why somebody would represent somewhere else instead of building a giant where they are. You know what I'm saying? Leave a mark. We don't have too much history because of death, so there's plenty of room to be stamped in there.